think we're live. Hello, hello. We good? We're live and ready. Okay, welcome back everyone. FTK here, and we're back for draw, the Road to Munich 25. So this is the UEFA Champions League draw, round of 16. So we should not waste any time. They'll do the draw in, I say 1 minute, but realistically they'll start in like 10 minutes from 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock, wherever they are, Central European time. But yeah, 11 o'clock here. But yeah, this is the round of 16 draw. So yeah, hopefully we get an easy one, an easy draw today, because we don't want these hard games coming at us because of our possible fixtures ahead. So yeah, gotta take the Premier League into consideration, and yeah, possible opponents for today could be PSG or Benfica, so we gotta watch out for either one of them. But for me personally, I'd prefer Benfica all day, just because they have a easier pathway on the right hand side. So you see us, we want to be on the right hand side rather than the left hand side. So yeah, if we were to get PSG, then we'd have to potentially face Club Brugge or Aston Villa or Lille, and if we beat those two, or yeah, either of those two, then we get to face the winner of Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid or Leverkusen, and or the winners of PSV versus Arsenal or Inter. So yeah, hard matchups on the left. So it appears as though it started, so we're not going to be missing much. It's just like adverts and a bunch of talk, meaningless talk. The real draw won't start until like maybe 10 past, 5 past maybe. They've got the pots ready, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, as I was saying, on the right hand side, that would be the easier Road to Munich 25. So either us or Barca will get that side. Hopefully it's us. So we get matched up against Benfica. Then the winner of that will face either Dortmund, the winners of Dortmund and Aston Villa or Lille. And then from there we can face the winners of Bayern Munich and Leverkusen or Atletico Madrid, and Feyenoord, Inter versus Arsenal. You know what? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Yeah, showing montages of the group toppers. So us, then Barca, Arsenal. Yeah. Now that I think about it, it's gonna be tough either way. This is tough. I still think the right hand side's our best or a better option. Yeah, I still think it is. Just because there's less threatening opponents, but it also depends on whatever I don't know. Depends on the rest of the opposition and their placements. So the group toppers, pot 1, so us, Barca, Arsenal and Inter, all those teams. Yeah, it really depends on what they get as well. So I'd assume we'll get drawn first, since we're the group toppers, but we can't get too excited if we get Benfica or PSG. So yeah, it's just gotta wait until it happens. But yeah, more compilations. It'd be really nice to get Benfica. Really, really nice. Feyenoord, they could play Arsenal. That'd be a interesting matchup. Yep, so there's the 16 teams. And we might get lucky, we might get solvable to draws now. Georgia is coming up. The pots are yeah, so just a bunch of more talk really. Giorgio Manchetti. I remember a couple seasons ago it got involved in a bit of a mix-up, so they had to redo the draw. And I think we got a really good draw initially, but then got an awful draw afterwards. Can't remember which team. Like, it was a long time ago, so yeah. But I remember his face. I remember him, so I remember like him apologizing the day after. Does the redraw the day after? Yeah. Hopefully nothing like that happens. At least this time around. And I don't think so, because the way they've constructed this, like the pot draws, I don't think there's going to be any mix-up, or at this stage. If there was going to be a mix-up, it would happen in the group stage, or the group league stage, so not the round of 16, in my opinion. Because for us, we only have 2 options, and same with all the other pot 1 teams, they only have 2 options. Giovanni Sawon from Bayern also coming up on stage. So yeah, just talking about the new format, so yep. More talk. It's asking if it's more competitive. I don't know. It didn't start off competitive, but towards the end, I guess I could say it was more competitive, and especially in the knockout stages as well. So the teams out in the knockout group, I'd say that was the most competitive. So watching them on Tuesday and Wednesday, that was really when things started to get very, very hectic for the qualifying teams. The qualified teams were just chilling. But the one bad thing is that like I feel like there should be benefits towards the league toppers, so like us and Barca. So how do we manage, like, number 1 and number 2, us and Barca, how do we manage to possibly get drawn to teams like PSG and Benfica? Because they are tough. They are tough. If we get PSG, man, that would be Too much. Far too much. But we'll see. It's almost 10 past, so hopefully they get on with it. Yeah, so the round of 16, as I was saying, it'll be in March, so like, I think it was March the 6th and March the 13th, 14th. More time wasting. More videos to show the new format, even though it's pretty much simple for us to interpret. Yeah, it's not bad. I wonder if people prefer the old one still. Who knows? Maybe. I think a lot of people like this new one. Maybe at the time of like it being introduced, it was just very unpopular because people aren't that open to change. But I think towards the nearing or the ending stages of the first or the group league stage, I think people started to like it more. I think people started to appreciate it more. And the knockout stage especially, because that was very entertaining. And if you compare that to the previous group stages of the old UCL format, it wasn't that entertaining. Just 6 matches, home and away. There wasn't any reward or anything like that. Just to qualify, that was the reward. And I guess you could say that's the same thing for this new format. But at the same time, it sort of balances out everything. So hard teams, you don't get like hard teams and like weak teams pit together. To be honest, I think Arsenal got the best placement because they're linked with easy teams, man. PSV, Feyenoord, both Dutch teams. But then the semi-final or the quarterfinals is where things really get to shake up. So either get the winners of Bayern Munich, Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid, or Real Madrid as well. So that's the first obstacle they have to go through. Or even Inter as well. No, wait. No, they won't face Inter unless it's in the final. Just like us, we won't face Barcelona unless it was in the final. But yeah, this is taking forever, man. Semi-final pairings, we don't care about that. Yeah, we get it already. This guy is always going on with his explanations and whatnot. Yeah, just hurry up so we can learn which team's going to be matched with the other. But yeah, hopefully we get Benfica, man. This will be... that'll be much easier than getting PSG. Because PSG, they're on fire. And we're going through a pretty bad patch right now. Bad for our standards. Hopefully we pick up though. And we need to pick up. Because if we want to like progress into this, like deep into this competition, we have to really fix things up. Gotta really fix our performances, for sure. The attitudes of our players, for sure. Gotta fix up the mentality. Gotta fix up everything, because now it's time to be fully focused. You know, I think they're starting it. Liverpool FC, Barcelona, Arsenal, Inter, Atletico, Bayer, Lille, and Aston Villa being drawn. They're starting, finally. They're starting. Seven and 8 teams. Oh, teams ranked 7 and 8. Let's see. Aston Villa. Aston Villa will face Bruges. That's interesting. So Club Bruges versus Aston Villa now. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So that means Lille will be facing Borussia Dortmund then. Lille versus Borussia Dortmund, so Germany and France. So first leg for Lille, they'll be flying over to Dortmund, for any Lille fans there. So yeah, that's okay, I guess. So positions 5 and 6, Atletico Madrid. Who are they gonna face? Atletico Madrid. So Bayern. Oh, Atletico Madrid are being drawn to Real Madrid. Ah, that's an interesting one. So Real Madrid versus Atleti, which means Leverkusen will play Bayern Munich. So 2 derbies, man. Or 1 derby and then one rough match, or 2 rough matches in this case, because 2 legs. So Bayern Munich versus Bayer Leverkusen, insane matchup. Wow, insane matchup. Pairing 3 and pairing 4. So Arsenal versus Inter, or Arsenal and Inter. Let's see. It's being drawn right now. Who's going to be this over? Arsenal. Oh my god. Arsenal versus PSV. Right, so that means Inter versus Feyenoord. It's shaping up, guys. It is shaping up. I think PSV have played against Arsenal. So that means if Arsenal win, then they'll face the winners of Real Madrid versus Atletico Madrid. It's pretty tough. I'd say Arsenal, they've got a good chance of bowing out. And you gotta consider the defense and the injuries. But now ours is being drawn. So let's see. Come on, Benfica. Come on, PSG. Oh my god, we got the worst one. PSG, man. Of course we got the hard one. Easy for Barca. Nice one. PSG, man. Well, that's that. That is that is the draw. What can I say? It seemed good until ours came up. I wish it was just Barcelona versus PSG, man. So bad, man. Right now I can just vision Robertson just getting annihilated by Dembele and Barcola and all those wingers. Oh my gosh, this is a disaster. Absolute disaster. We got if we somehow manage to beat Paris Saint-Germain, then we have the possibility of playing Club Brugge or Aston Villa. We could potentially face the winners of Real Madrid Atletico versus PSV and Arsenal. So it is a tough side. I'm telling you, it is a tough side. Man, that blue side versus the silver side, that blue side was the best. Because imagine if it was us there. So versus Benfica, then Dortmund versus Lille. We've already faced Lille before. Dortmund are bad. Leverkusen were beaten 4-0. Bayern Munich, they're looking shaky right now. The only hard one is Inter. That's if they beat Feyenoord. Feyenoord, we know, well, Slot knows because that was his former team that he coached. But man, what a draw, man. Really, so much better if we're on the right rather than the left on the silver side. So we need to face PSG. Hopefully, I didn't even check the who's playing first, who's playing home, who's playing away first. Have to see I have to double check though. But man, come on. So on the 4th and 5th and 11th and 12th of March, the fixtures are to be played. It is over. Congratulations, PSG. Congratulations, PSG. I mean, yeah, that was the worst. That's the worst circumstance. Just gonna double check the home and away. Okay, so our second leg's gonna be at Anfield. First leg will be in Paris. That's good. That's the best possible route, in my opinion. It really depends on whether we come out of Paris alive. So we'll face Club Brugge or Aston Villa in the quarterfinals, but the first leg will be at home. So it'll put us at a disadvantage. If we advance to the quarterfinals, then we have to do all the damage at home before going away. We have to. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream. We are facing Man City on Sunday, so be there. Don't miss out. FTK.